Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. I currently still have to do earbud surgery. Hi, welcome in. It's me, Lloyd. And you're probably watching this on Twitch, unless you're watching the VOD on YouTube later, because you really wanted to check out the library game. But yeah, congrats Josh on getting first. Alright, look at that, earbud is back in action. Perfect. Congrats on getting first, and we are here to play this really cute library game. Let's see, I'm just gonna plug one thing, unplug it and plug it back in because it's giving me a buzzing noise. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're in business. Sounds good. Game is up. I'm here. Hello. Let's get to it. Oh, those cat books. I told myself I was gonna go into this and relax. There was a setting when I first booted up the game that basically said, hey, do you want this to be a chill game or not a chill game? Even if you pick the chill option, you still get judged at the end. So I was like, what's the point? I'm gonna forget I'm getting judged. So, this is me centering myself. It says playtime 4 seconds. We've already wasted 4 seconds. It's doomed. Alright, let's see. Can I see how to play, actually? How to play? Oh, this isn't gonna teach me? Okay, place books on the shelf. You can place a book on the bookshelf by aiming the crosshair at the desired spot and pressing E. If the placement is possible, the book will be highlighted in green. If placement is blocked by an obstruction, it will be red. So, will it let me place them on the wrong shelf? Oh, it will. What? Does it matter? Can't sleep, so gonna vibe here for a bit. Hello, welcome. It's nice to see you. When I saw your name pop up, I was like, wait a minute. What time is this? But we just got this game. I was just centering myself like a minute ago. I was like, the game gave me an option to either turn on the daytime cycling, which makes it more like pressure inducing, or to not have the daytime cycle on, but it said at the end of the game you still get judged, so I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I think I need the daylight cycle to kind of like remind me what the fuck I'm doing. So yeah, this is probably Lloyd making the most relaxing game, the most anxiety-inducing game possible. Just gone midnight. Yeah, I saw you preparing, so I wanted to say hi. Thank you. I appreciate you, yeah, but feel free to hopefully fall asleep whenever you can, but I'll be here if you if you want to chat. Did this game get called out for? No, don't tell me that immediately. 1 second. Let me look into this. I hate it here. Hold on. Hold on. I literally check every game before I put it on my wish list. 1 second. 1 second. You take this seriously. No, they added it since I put it on my wish list. An AI generated content disclosure. Oh, I'm so fucking mad. Are you kidding? The 4 assets in this work that are AI, UI, yeah, there's a very long description for what's AI, and it's just a lot of excuses. Hold on, I'm gonna do a refund while I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna submit a refund while I'm thinking about it. I'm so pissed. 1 sec. I could be wrong. No, you're correct. And while I did give you a lot of aggression just now, I am very thankful for you telling me. They sneak it in. They do, they do. I've actually never done a refund before, but it's the principle. It's literally the principle. Hold on. How do I do a refund? Manage. My internet is kind of poop, so I'm cutting in and out. Oh, okay. That's okay. I really appreciate you though. I think I can do a refund as long as I haven't played 2 hours. I think that's the most recent Steam stuff, so I'll deal with that after. Ooh, what happens when I click support? I would like a refund. Yes. I'd like to request a full refund. I found it. It was really quick. Let's see. Perfect. Thanks for hanging in there while I submitted that. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, we have evidence you only played 4 seconds. Well, the problem is I boot up the game before stream to get all of my audio sorted. So technically on record, I think it's like 20-ish minutes, but that's still fast. We have plenty of games. We have plenty of games. Let's see what we have. You know what's really funny? What's really funny is I think this is a sign. There was one other game I was looking at that was on my wish list that actually has the LGBTQ tag and just went on sale. But I saw this one and I got cheap with it, and I was like, well, I just want something I don't want to think about. No, this is the sign that I should have played the other game first. Let's see. Happy I could have saved you. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. I was so when I saw you mention that, I was so mad because I've actually gotten into the habit of whenever I see a game I'm vaguely interested in, I scroll all the way down to the bottom of the Steam game description, all the way to the bottom because that's where it's formatted to put the AI disclosure. And I wouldn't have put that on my thing if I saw that. So I'm like so confident they edited it since it was on my wish list. Let's see. Real quick, what we are changing to is Tavern Talk. And this is me trying to carry a conversation while reading things and pressing buttons. Alright, perfect. Yep, Tavern Talk. So do games now have to announce it? So here's the thing. They technically don't have to. It's a good faith thing that Steam has sort of done to try to make people try to appease the masses. But yes, it's a self-reporting sort of like a you know how like when you have like the when people put out like farm stands and they don't man them themselves, but they have a little like pay box, and it's like you pick something up, pay for your eggs before you leave. It's kind of like that. So it's like it's not gonna catch everything, but someone is reporting that they used AI in their game, then they definitely did. Like they 100% did. But no, you raise a very, 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 very real concern that I think all of us have. Let's see. Alright, Tavern Talk. It's probably gonna be loud when we do boot this up immediately because I haven't had a chance to edit the audio, but it is what it is. Let's see. Open. Let's switch over to Tavern Talk, and then I'm gonna adjust all of our Twitch settings that say otherwise. Alright, what am I doing with my life? Yes, game audio first while I'm looking at OBS. Tavern Talk. Oh, this is. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm already really happy. I see this little frog thing. I'm very excited. Let's see. So we've got that. Game audio is maxed out, but it's a little loud for me. I can adjust that when we get into this. Let's go. Oops. Oh, I can do. Oh my gosh. Ah, I'm already so happy. Alright, settings. Let's get that audio fixed for me. Alright, perfect. That looks like it didn't do anything for you guys, which is good. Was there Twitch integration? I don't know what this is, but we're gonna do it. Which channel isn't that? What does this mean? I don't know what this means. Does that mean people can be like guests to my tavern? It says authenticating. That usually means there's another window somewhere. Oh. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Dancing, thank you so much for the resub. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Thank you for being here. I'm focusing really hard on doing tech stuff Did that work? Status authenticated. Sick. Can I hit connect? What does that do? We're connected. I don't know what this means. There might be something really cool going on. I have no idea. I'm just taking a quick peek to see if there's anything else I'd have to set up for that. Looks like that was just a random side quest we went on, but that's okay. Thank you for the resub dancing. It's so nice to see you. We were playing a different game, but OG Beifong saved us and mentioned that they used generative AI in their game. Not this game. This game's good, as far as I know. I am welcome if people know information that I don't. Set game. We're gonna update so Twitch tells everyone we're playing the correct game. Set game. Tavern Talk. Updated game. Set title. New cozy LGBTQIA plus. We should have been here the whole time. That's all I'm saying. It's a sign. Okay. Perfect. I think that's everything set up. Of course, I'm your biggest fan. Thank you, dancing. I think there's a couple of you who've been here from day one that have been really close. Old claim, I'm right here. Yes, Rogue's here. He can't sleep. But he's here. I think that's everything we've sorted. Yeah. Gosh, what a wild ride so early on. We got 4 seconds into the game dancing when OG Beifong mentioned that in chat and saved us. Alright, let's go ahead and play. Let's start a new thing. Pronouns! I have fun to they them. Hold on. He, him, here we go.
Once upon a time in a world far, far away. In a realm ruled by dragons and magic. Well, actually, it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia. Not that far away. There was a tavern. My tavern.
Look at the weather vane.
A place for
this is
anyone
gorgeous.
looking for an adventure or a quick refreshment.
Is someone trying to break out?
A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose. But I'm not just your typical innkeeper. My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious. Big shoes to fill, I know.
This is gorgeous. I'm like sucked in by this art.
Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh, that's ominous. So pretty. Hiya, Innkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy? Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes. Yes, all fine and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. That's a good day. That's a good day. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic, maybe a gnome. Did it? No. But I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great. I got to see the same stones, the same trees. The same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. One of these things are not like the other. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nuts. Walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. I'm chick. Oh, I have to remember that, don't I? I feel like we're gonna have to remember that. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. It's not something very fun. It'd be exciting, but not in the right way. We're gonna have to remember this. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? No. I think that counts as a mistake. I know we're talking about their allergies, but I keep getting distracted by this view. This is so pretty. Look at the dust motes everywhere. The little raven. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice. Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Though I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. Ah, oh, that's what you meant. Oh, yes, exactly, that's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. So a classic case of boredom, I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? I think we all can relate a little bit. Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun. What's this percentage thing? This play? What's happening? Have you tried visiting a circus? You tried adding some zest to your soup? Let's keep going with the metaphor. It feels kind of flirty. I don't know if we're supposed to be flirting with Fable, but I want to do that. Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Don't visit the circus, it's gross. Josh, what do you have against the circus? What do you have against the circus? We didn't pick that option, but I'm curious. Go to the theater or gala, arrive in a hot air balloon. Oh, Fable's terrified by this. Wait a second. Hold on. I know we're talking to them, but does their hair thing move when I don't move my mouse over it? Oh, it is moving. Okay, I thought there was like physics with the mouse and I got really excited. A hot air balloon. Don't they fly up really high? Let's go to the circus. Dancing's ready. Yes, I think that's the point. I'm afraid of heights. And of people. And of actors. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing. But what is singing if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to the song I started writing. I wish to be— oh, they're singing it to me. I'm not good at voice acting. Oh no, that's a cutie. Hi Guru, welcome in. This is a cutie. If you noticed, we changed games. The notification might have said we were doing this library pickup game. A few seconds into stream, someone in chat let me know that game uses AI, so we did a quick 180. So, welcome to Tavern Talk. But yes, hello. Let's see. I wish to be a hero slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph resting by the lakes. A pretty nymph? That's pretty daring. Sounds like a good opening to me. I want to encourage them. They're talking about how their life is boring. Ah, yeah, I'm glad you caught it. Yep. I had to figure out how to request a refund. I don't think I've ever done that before in Steam. So how do we— I'm afraid this one's gonna scare them. A pretty nymph? That's pretty daring. I think for some reason I'm getting flirty. I think we should do it. Let's just do it. Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light. A divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest— okay. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. I knew that was gonna disappear. No, no, give it back, give it back. It's a ranger taking care of the Ashen Grove. They have a sweet and gentle soul. They, them. Oh, yes. Okay, we have pronouns. Neutral good. Arcana is the hanged man. A sweet and gentle soul and a regular at the Wayfarer's Inn. They dream of being an adventurer but are troubled by severe anxiety and, well, everything. Or about everything. Their nut allergy probably doesn't help either. The storytelling's already so good. Valid. I typed something like, I didn't realize this used generative AI. I no longer wish to have this purchased. That was what I typed in. That was like all what I could think of while I was live and trying to download another game. But let's see. But to be honest, most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Okay, this is the part where I have a beef with games like Coffee Talk, or I can't think of the other one I'm thinking of, but basically it's any game where hot fantasy characters come up to me and say, I'm feeling zesty, get me a drink that'll cool me off or something. And then I make it, and then they go, this isn't what I wanted. And I go, buddy, those aren't ingredients. I don't know what you want from me. So this is when we find out how this game's gonna go. I just have a history. I have a bad history with this sort of thing, so we'll see how this goes. Let's see, so we're gonna find out what they want. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. This is so cute. So Fable has just been talking about how bored they are, or like how they'd like some adventure, that every time an opportunity comes up for them to be spontaneous or even entertain the idea of something a little bit outside of their comfort zone, and they're like, yes, the usual, please. I just think that's so cute and very relatable. like, very, very relatable. Yeah, communicating with the player is really difficult. You really can just spell it out, but you risk miscommunicating or vagueness. Do you mean like a character writing or like dialogue writing sort of way? That makes sense to me. Yes, please. That means a swift strike. In case you forgot. Okay, so we do have a name of a drink. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. I always make blah blah blah. If you haven't noticed, Lloyd's having a time. I don't know if it's the heat or what, but my ability to focus has gone through so many levels. Like, it has to go through so many filters right now. So thanks for hanging out with me while I figure out how to read and how to process things. But let's continue. Let's see. It always makes me feel like a feather light nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with a nymph or be a nymph? Honestly, don't bully a they them about what fantasy creature they would like to be. That's like the #1 rule. Like, if I had to pick one, that'd be pretty high up there. Both, yes, both. But I mostly want a swift strike. Message received. Although I was wondering. I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. How would you... They're gonna ask me how to make my drink. I like the example if I need to cool down. The game can't just say add A, B, and D to do thing, or else it doesn't feel like a game, but otherwise it's hard to know what they are expecting of the player. True. One game that I believe does it very well, and I didn't play the demo on stream, but I'm actually gonna, when the full game comes out, and they don't Like, let's hope that they continue to not use AI. But it was just like this leafy, I think it's called Leafy Corner. I'm just getting the name right before I lie. I'll do that. I will just lie. Hey Lloyd, this is search bar. You can use that. Thanks, Lloyd. Leafy Corner. Yeah, Leafy Corner was a demo I played, and I loved it. Guests to the shop would come in and give you just some normal, vague descriptions about what they're looking for, what they want, and I found it was very intuitive to figure out what the heck they wanted. Granted, the game gave you a lovely booklet that covered your expertise on all the plants in your shop, but that's been like the most successful example I could give you. Streamer lies all the time. All the time. Welcome to Twitch. I'll look it up. I recommend it. Yeah. Yes, this poor Fable. Okay, what do they want? I've been coming to your tavern for so long now, and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Would you show me? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, see, this is kind of the direct language I need. Also, I don't know what the percentages are. I assume they had something to do with personalities or like building towards something, but it hasn't moved yet. So we'll continue. Ellie? Yes. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Oh, it says undo. Look at undo. Oh, he's just sitting. Oh, what a good little guy. What a good little somebody. Oh, has anyone in chat seen the Dragon Prince? This reminds me of. I can't remember anyone's name, but this reminds me of Dragon Prince. I highly recommend it, by the way. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, so we're trying to make a drink. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. Oh, look at all these vessels of fluid and ingredients. Okay. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Dragon Prince. I liked it for a while, but it was not my thing. That's fair. That's fair. It went on for a very long time. I adored it, but a lot of stuff happened in that last season that I don't know. I don't know, friend. I came to terms with it, but it was quite a lot. Let's see. Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. I make sure I don't forget what they ordered. I take notes in my journal. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, that's cute. You pinned my order. You are the recipe. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. I did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipe. Can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks? No. I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. This is what I need. I have no idea how it ended. I stopped watching on the end of season 1, but I'm glad you liked it. It was an era, that's for sure. The Dragon Prince kind of fell in like a nook of inclusive, like, animated fantasy that I personally like hold for like Owl House or like Avatar or like Steven Universe. Funny enough, I never, like, when it was super popular, I didn't get into it at the time, and I keep like dabbling to try it again, but I haven't made a huge amount of progress. But yeah. I like to mix and match recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to write it on the board. Oh, this is a piece of chalk. Okay. What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with this sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, charisma. Oh. Dexterity, possibly, intelligence. Defense, strength's gotta be the red one. Charisma. Okay, we'll figure that one out later. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up and want to redo my drink for any other reason, I simply feed my mistakes on, dude. Oh, I love that. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Let's try making a drink. You've got this. What's the recipe? Hold on. 3 waters. Wind and 3 waters? Oh, fuck, I forgot what they ordered. Is it one of these? I think it's Swift Strike, wasn't it? Hold on. How does this translate to words? What's your favorite drink? You should tell me your favorite drink here. No? Okay. Ah, okay. I think they like Swift Strike. Oh, stats? Okay, so Ignis, Spicy Potion is for strength maybe? Okay, so they liked Dexterity, so the green one for Pluma. Okay. Intelligence, Defense. Alright, so let's get back out here. 1 wind. Why don't I understand what's happening here? Alright, let's just do this, right? Ooh. I think I fucked it up. I have to do... Oh, man. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'll figure it out. I think I was yapping when I was supposed to be paying attention. Redo my drink. Magical details. Ooh. What am I doing? How does this translate to words? Am I supposed to... Okay, hold on. Oh, right. I remember something about chalk, the business with chalk. Let's just click on the piece of chalk. Where's the chalk? Okay. Okay. This doesn't match what was up here. It was wind and like 3 water droplets, wasn't it? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. So I guess this is the funniest thing. So great, yeah, I drew it on there. Oh, I'm getting it. Okay, so we need 1 of these. What am I doing? Okay. I am so glad I already explained that my brain isn't working today. Oh my god. Was that as difficult to anyone else as me? I think it was just me. You know what? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. It's gonna hurt my feelings. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh. So we have to make this shape that over here is the current alignment of what's in the middle, and every time we pick up one of these, it lights up what's on the left. Okay, so I need to do a ton of this defensive thing. I'm sure you're doing just fine. I don't think so. This doesn't look right. You're doing great by 10 out of 10 no notes. Alright, great. So, what's funny is they said this looks the yummiest, but this isn't in their favorite drink, so I'm very confused about this. Oh, fuck, I guess. Okay. I hate this. Everything's bad. What drink did you want? Yeah, why did I pick Frosted Lagoon? Oh. This is the worst timeline. I even said, I was like, that's weird that they thought that the flavor that's not even in their drink even a single time. Ah, look the tastiest. Alright, we got there. We got there. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, so we got some of that. We got some of this. What's funny is we made them the exact opposite drink that they would have wanted. Okay, we got it. We got it. This looks great. This looks good. Oh. Needs one more of these. I'm fine, everything's gonna be okay. This is fine. This is just a tutorial. They can't hurt me. This is just a game. Make your first drink. That's okay. There you go. So poor Fable had to witness that entire breakdown. So if they had anxiety before, they most certainly have it now. Well, it actually does teleport. Of course it does. What do you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that? All you, Fable. All you. You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Whoa, buddy. Maybe, but how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but what? Never mind. Oh, oh, hello? Wait, what's behind you? I'm distracted. I'm so distracted. That explains it. You are being as Fable, who has never mixed a drink before. You're so in character. You got me, you got me. How's meta voice acting? I'm gonna take that and run with it as far as I can go. Alright, mysterious stranger. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right, what kind? Drinkable. Very specific. Thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Damn. Sure, whatever. I love that. Alright, chat, we're now masters at drink. Now masters at drink. So is it 3? It is 3. Right, and then one of you. And one of you. Alright, we did it. Look at that. Experts of the craft. I sense this person will be trouble, but I barely care. I'm hooked. Absolutely, absolutely. This is trouble we want to be a part of. Look at this. Doesn't even match their color palette. This should be digestible. Maybe even tasty. The plant's got a tentacle. How did I miss that? Was that there the whole time? Oh, thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon that night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. I love this. Please become best friends with Fable. Rumor unlocked. Song of bones and water. What does that mean? Banshee is haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing a song that will shatter your bones. Hopefully, hyperbole. Love that. Alright. The brooding type, I see. Fable's into it. Maybe. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. Well, go check out the Banshee then. It's adventure. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No. Not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Azure Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove, as well as my sisters. I think it'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? Fable. I think so, yes. What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. So cute. That's so cute. This is adorable. Oh my god. Hello? Look at them. Has anyone seen Castlevania? What's her name? There's that battle vampire with like the fucking like berserker outfit. This is her, that she's giving that presence. Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? You own this establishment, Innkeep? Last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Carolyn. Carolyn? I'm gonna say Carolyn. Oh, I need to catch up on Castlevania. If it's in your wheelhouse of things you enjoy, absolutely, I do recommend it. I do recommend it. Castlevania, like the core trio had what, like 2 or 3 seasons? I never remember seasons very well, but then they did Castlevania Nocturne, and that was pretty good. Obviously, you know, when it's not the exact same characters, it feels a little bit bad, but it was also good. I do recommend. Oh, the name's Carolyn. You can call me Care or Lynn. Couldn't care less. Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn, what can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with the quests, right? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. No quest from me. But I may have one for you, or your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tragrin? Oh, it's not a question, it's a statement, got it. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tragarin? Tragarin, we're gonna go Tragarin. Terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart, the whole program. A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south in Ereve. Been wondering if it's the same one. Just moving up, like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. That's funny. Can I click on this? I can post quests. What are Carolyn's pronouns? She, her, Beast Slayer. Cool. Can I not do anything with these? Interesting. Oh, you mean the one with the vampires? I think so. Nah, that just splits society into 2 camps. Team Werewolf or Team Vampire. I was not expecting a Twilight reference in 2026, but here we are. Which one are you, Innkeep? Now, there's objectively a better answer here. Oh no. Alright, we're just gonna have to stick with it. This person, I don't they're Beast Slayer. Is that what her title is? Beast Slayer. So it doesn't really say what she is, right? Like it didn't say God, click on one thing, Lloyd. Beast Slayer. No, it doesn't say. I thought maybe background would say what she was, but it just says the town. Okay. We're gonna go with vampire. Werewolf would have been a safe guess, just in case she was one, but we'll see. Ah, they're into fangs, are you? An innkeeper never tells. You little rascal. I like you. We got a blush. No one panic, we have a blush. Likewise. What about you? Vampires. Okay, alright, we guessed correctly. Why? The wolves are too close to my kin, and yeah, I'd rather stay away from them. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Oh, she has charisma. Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't need any more of the charisma drinks. She's fucking good. Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. I feel so bad. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. Sorry to hear that. Nah, that hag had it coming. Carolyn, chill. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? Don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that's Southern Werewolf, yeah? Right, anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. That works. On any dog, trust me. That's so bad. Good to know. Thanks, Gare. Lynn? It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Hare, or Lynn. Gotcha, Care. Hey, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Innkeep? Dude, she's so good at talking. I'm so jealous of people in real life who are like this. Just Innkeep for now. Oh, that's mysterious. Playing hard to get, I see. Damn. Well, Innkeep. Then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful. Something with a whole lot of strength. Alright, chat, we've been given some specifics. It's vague, but we've been given specifics. Don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead. So no water? Is that the clue? There's no water here. Hold on, we gotta pull out the recipe. Order. Oh, does this mean the attribute, the main attribute it's gotta have, and then that it has to have a total of 3 different attributes? Is that what this means? Is that what this whole thing means? That's gotta be what it means. Alright. Strength. So we got the Southern Brawler. Yeah, that's it. That's the guy. Alright, you. Look. Alright, is that 3? That's 3 right there. And then we need this one. Yeah. I'm having a very hard time mentally transposing what the 3 lines are in up here times. I'm having a hard time in a lot of things I probably shouldn't have had to qualify. A drink with 0 water, as requested. She looks happy. Not bad. That's what I was craving. Thanks. Where will you head from here? Perhaps back west to the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. Fuck, I gotta start paying attention to everything that's being said. If they're giving me a journal to write down rumors, I gotta know. I have to know about the map. Okay, so west. Never eat shredded wheat. Okay, so west is the Ashen Grove. Okay. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. But you... I just realized I was just angry reading because I was trying to remember the direction. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? No. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. The fuck? Rumor unlocked snail space. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well humor her. Make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Something like that. Yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead? It's certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just going to open wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation. And I'm ending it. Oh, look at that. She's scratching into the table. Alright, well then. If you find any more rumors for me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf. Don't do groups. But sure, for more work, I'll be back. So, are they gonna teach me how to do this? Because I would like to... Like, there's a lot of fucking rumors here, buddy. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into private quests, right? Here we go, perfect. Hey chat, an ad is about to play, so let's do a really quick break. 3 to 5 minutes or so. Everyone go get some water, stretch, do what you gotta do, but we'll be back. We'll be back. This way no one loses out on anything while the ad plays, so we'll all be able to do some self-care, stretch or something, and be right back. See you soon. Hello, welcome back. Alright, so we've got our lovely, not werewolf lady monster hunter with us today. Let's see. So she's teaching us how to set up quests. Let's go. Don't want them to go to waste. Okay. I could use some help. Fine, I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see you set up. This is where I sort all the rumors I've collected. I'm distracted. Are these? Oh, these are plants because I see them over here too. I thought it was a hint at what our outfit looked like. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. I think the best next step would be sorting the matching snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select that quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Okay, so basically, I'm thinking I drag over the werewolf quest, right? Thank you for your help. Put it on my tab. That's not how that works. Good night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. Okay, so for sure the werewolf things all go together. The banshee is different. Undead, that's different. Werewolf previously has been seen. Told me about a werewolf who's been roaming a potential threat to villagers. Werewolf previously has been seen a southern town. Werewolf's secret weakness is playing fetch. Yeah, this looks good. Perfect. Combine rumors to create your first quest. A werewolf on detours. A reticent Vukakin? Cat? Oh, Vukakin! That's what she was. I don't know what that is, but now I do. A reticent Vukakin passed by the Wayfarer's Inn, reporting a werewolf making their way up to Tregorin from Ereve. They pose a potential threat to both the helpless sheep and the villagers. Apparently werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on this quest and save Tregorin from this werewolf mayhem? I would absolutely love to run an inn and just make sassy quests like this. Holy shit, this is actually my dream. Beautiful. We're cleaning up. It's a sheep, little dragon. Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. 2, Prelude to Bravery. 58th of the Wake. Look at this. So we've got the weather vane, we've got a butterfly, got a little cat dragon, got some birds, got a sheep, got a wishing well. It's a good spot. The rooster. All the candles in the window. Ah, Fable's back. You're taking the werewolf quest? I guess you're a ranger. I shouldn't be judging Fable. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tregorin. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you? Looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain. Woods even. Preferably one who's good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest. I am good with the bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around any woods. I know Fable. And maybe I want the quest. Just maybe. No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And that I step into your tavern And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests? You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human, but you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did. But then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf. Or talk to the werewolf. Which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow, I miss and shoot a tree instead, and then the tree would be mad at me? But it wouldn't really matter, because I'd be dead, because of the werewolf. I love Fable. I want the best for them. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back in Fable. Yes. Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. I didn't realize how much it related to the first character that popped up in this game. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water, more slime, bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Dude, we're just bullying Fable. Why are you so anxious, Fable? That is such a mean thing to ask, okay? Not mean, but like... it just happens. In general, I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest. It seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make a good start for a song, right? Prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake. I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? How fun would that be if it's not a bloodthirsty werewolf and they get a new like party member or a friend or partner of any kind? I think that'd be very cute. I just noticed that this little tentacle is just like, it flings fucking particles. I hate that. That's a health hazard. Watch, I think it's gonna do it again. Maybe not. Nope. Okay, well, it was very gross when I noticed it. We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. The fuck is it? Or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. I want to know all of these. What's this play button do? I don't want to click it. I feel like we're not gonna do, we're not gonna fulfill the reassurance seeking, which is the third one. Because if they have, you know, anxiety and potentially a lot of like rumination where they just can't get out of their brain, this third one is just gonna keep them in their brain. Let's see, the Mary Morgan incident, the Hydra sounds sick, but I want to know who the fuck Mary Morgan is. Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Mary Morgan. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank God a word didn't get around. It was my very first adventure, the chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night, and the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So, they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Tregarin recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure, yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So of course, it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people, seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never got lost in the woods before. But this time I did. I couldn't see well, there was blood rushing in my ears and I felt dizzy. You were just having a fucking panic attack. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of the Shiver Mare, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes, the wrathful spirit that's known to drown men. Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. Oh, how am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the Wyvern Chimera that resides in the Quag Mangrove. Okay, we're learning things. They said, did the birches poop? What is happening in here? Do we have two? And then they just, why is there fluids all over this inn? This is disgusting. What? What are we? What kind of establishment? I'm sorry. Fable's having flashbacks. We gotta focus on one thing at a time. But when this is done, taking care of you. Oh my gosh, what is this menagerie of animals and mess? But yes, Fable. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. So I can ask about all these. The Hydra. Well, just today after it arrived to guard the portal to the Dream Plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven. But I thought, since it was fire, since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the amaranthine hydra, and I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around, and how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things as changing as the Leviathan sea. All chimeras hate mice, all hydras love tea." I thought to myself, wow, the amaranthine hydra has given me a riddle. No, it just likes tea, man. I guess maybe this should be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left, and I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore and ran back, apologized, and begged for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. You wanted tea. That's... I don't want to bully Fable, but that's 100% how I read that. Did you get it some? Yes. Then you completed its quest, right? That's a success that they did. 3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. Wood halves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. I suppose you have a point. Why does no one want to spend time with you? Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I'd get caught on it and whip my coat. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it had been just once. It seems like my life only follows a path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. Curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. I'm only laughing because this is very relatable. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See, just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. Daffodils are blooming, and they make for a nice bouquet, you know? Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me, being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the Weeping Amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping. Like a baby. All day long when I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry. That sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. We're learning so much from their storytelling they're doing here. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. There's nothing wrong with picking flowers. There is if they're the wrong flowers. Imagine if I had offered them to the adventurers, or even worse, the Hydra. There are a lot of ifs going on here. That would have been so embarrassing. I don't think gifting others flowers to make them a little happier is embarrassing. And it would make for a good story to laugh about together. I don't think they would have laughed about it with me. More at me. Maybe they would laugh with you if you choose not to run away. You seem to assign a cruel sense of humor to people that haven't actually shown you such a thing yet. Not everyone thinks about you the way you think about yourself. That would be nice. Innkeeper? Yes? You like spending time with me? Can you imagine saying no to this wonderful human? This wonderful elf, this wonderful person? Yes, people, I do. Really? Of course. Seeing your face in my tavern brightens even the cloudiest of days. Please never stop coming around. I won't. You make me feel a lot less alone. Thank you. That's because you're not alone. Not as long as my tavern and I are here. You better not go anywhere. Not planning on it. Anyhow, you seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. But how could I not be when everything I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me. But I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You'll have to find that out then. Like, on a quest? For example. Don't you think I'm a little underleveled? Do you think that'll change by sitting around? I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? What if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. But what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2. And who knows? You might even end up forming a party. Oh. I don't know if they want to be in a party. They should be in a party, but they might have fears of that. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. That's such good advice. Wow. I didn't think of it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I'm a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick. That's the spirit. Okay, I, Fable, a great gardener and, future hero, charmer of nymphs, I'm going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes. Good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry lost Lycan after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. Jesus. Okay, so we've got one. So there's a quest about werewolves. Do we have proof that it's a dangerous werewolf? Right? Like, a reticent passed by. I need to see if they're actual rumors though. Oh, they turned into the quest. Rats. Okay. It just says a werewolf was a potential threat. Would a Sandaconda? I think I'm gonna go the route of the charisma potion and help them talk their way out of. I think that's one of their like weaknesses is charisma, so this might be the wrong choice. But it's either dexterity in the way of killing the werewolf or their hope of talking it out with the werewolf. And I feel like you just kind of need to run through the wall when you're dealing with something you're anxious about. Okay, yeah, let's do a strength one. Oh, charisma, that was the thing. There it is, there's charisma. I think we have to do this. This feels very on brand. Sweet and sparkling in taste, the spoken heart will bring your deepest feelings bubbling to the surface. Your newfound sincerity, confidence, and many heartfelt words will work wonders in boosting your persuasive abilities. A charismatic boost, great for bards and emotionally repressed individuals. Uh-oh. Is she gonna become dependent on this concoction here? Spoken Heart, that's the one. I love that Ondu, like how it holds up the little title. They should do it. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. Farming? No, wait, that sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There are a lot of farmers in Trigorin, and I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started. That's so cute. You got this, Fable. I'm rooting for you, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. I feel like I did them a disservice by sending them to go deal with a werewolf with a charisma potion instead of a dexterity potion. They're a ranger, so the dexterity would have been like right up their fucking alley, but this feels right. Sort of. No, this actually feels really wrong, but we've made this choice. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday, and how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest, so... Oh? I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seem like something you might enjoy. They possess natural and magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass that on... blah blah blah. And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us. Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Oh, of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. So good. I'm so excited for them. I hope Fable will be alright. I wonder what path their fate took. Can I make a quest now, or oh, am I only allowed one quest at a time? That's silly. Maybe a zesty one. I hope I was able to help. She doesn't survive the fight. They don't survive the fight with the werewolf. No. They have to. They didn't live 110 years for us to encourage them to go out of their comfort zone to just die. Oh, who's this? You again. Me again. And who are you? That's what happens when you leave your comfort zone. No. No. Someone who wants a drink. So this person's been grumpy every time, but they came back immediately after we gave them their first drink, so they must have liked it. What kind? Drink. Yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific? That spoken heart one tasted fine. Thank you. So do they want spoken heart? Like what? Stay in the No, everyone, that's not the point. No, don't stay in your comfort zone. Oh my gosh, y'all killing me. Let's see. Continue. So do I know what they want? Oh yes, I do. So they did say it was fine. I guess they want that one. I am an expert mixologist. Oh, I'm so good at this. Apparently we only make this one drink. That's a little concerning that this is the only drink we make. That's fine. It's fine. It's cozy there. And you just die in your comfort zone. Spoken word is just for you. Maybe it'll help you find more words. That's so mean. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Thank you. Enjoy. This person. Charming. Alright, can I set up another quest? I feel like we've got enough rumors, no? Uh-oh. A dwarf and a vampire is out I'm seeing? And a slime? Careful. You'll step on my cape. Oh, shush. Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? Not another one of those empty babblers. Let's see. Would you prefer a different line? Let's see. Hail and well-met adventurers. Would you like to try me drinks? No, that feels wrong somehow. Could try the one where you just serve drinks quietly. I'm fresh out of that one, sorry. Thought so. You planning to try and peer into my backstory? Probably. I'm warning you, I'm very good at ignoring non-essential NPCs. Why are you ignoring me? Not the innkeep. The innkeep is ignoring me? Not in the slightest. Don't worry too much about him, he's a dad. Quirky. I see. That thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too? That thing. Ah, my cape. Wait, is this his cape? Your cape? I don't like the vampire's eyes. The vampire doesn't sleep. Vampire clearly has some concerns. That's not his cape. That green fella on his shoulder was an ooze. Or what's left of it. And the rest of it is on you? Aye. Pretty tough to clean off. May I ask how that happened? You just did. Maybe I can offer you two a drink in exchange for the story and your names? Yes, I love stories. Well then, may I have your name? No, but I shall tell it to you. I'm Sir Alphonse Louis Frederick Duquette Dusson. Oh, he's so happy. It's long for Kyle. Kyle? Kyle. Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you? Blood. Or if you're out, I would also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color. I'll look for something with red in it. Alright, so we know it has red in it. Let's see. We do have to get a recipe though. Let's see. I guess the strength one. I don't want to give him strength, but it is what it is. Let's see. Oh, Chimera hates mice. Oh, interesting. That's something that the Hydra said, part of their riddle. Banshee. Shatter your bones. Wyvern. Chimera in the mangrove. Usual amount of undead to the west. Undead snails. Riverbanks of the Shivermare. Hides the Mary Morgan, a wrathful spirit prone to drowning men, women, and everything in between. Okay, none of that's important right now. Kyle, please wipe that smile off your nose. Oh, the slime. It's bothering me. Alright, let's do this one. Southern Brawler's red. I don't know if I want to give Kyle more strength, but it is what it is. This looks red. We'll see, we'll see. Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh, thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. Why is he grinning so much? It also tastes delicious, very alive, Maybe as a chaser, you could let me have a bite? No. Okay. And to whom may I offer the second drink? Rhea Frostgrip. Nice to meet. Yeah, skip. Just serve me something strong, something that feels durable, tough, like a mountain, or the caves of Ur. One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough. Coming right up. This is perfect. I'm being told exactly what they want. The Frost Lagoon, is that the defense one? Because that's what I was feeling. It is defense. I was correct. I've never made this one. Let's go. I wonder how complex these drinks are gonna get. Let's see, so we need one of these. And one of these. Frosted Lagoon, let's go. Our poor little buddy Argon has been starving. He's not getting any food. We haven't been messing up any of these. A taste of Ur just for you, valued customer number 2. Oh, are you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. I see are many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks. Just how I like it. They've got a gold tooth. Do I have pronouns for? We got Kyle's, but Rhea, what are yours? She, her. Okay. Kyle's he, him. We don't know how old he is. Is she, her. Fable's they, them. Carolyn, she, her. Alright, cool. So, Rhea, Kyle, what about that ooze-filled story? Fine. Guess you've earned it. Alright, picture me, deep in the mountains of Dulvamir, with my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. I just realized I haven't had water in a minute. 1 second. This is a group hydrate check. Drink some water. Excellent. Alright, back on business. Mountains of Dulvamir with my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. There I was, minding me own business, digging for the good stuff, you know. Hit a gold vein earlier and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big old pile of gold. Then suddenly, this big ooze comes along and slurp. Gone it was. Why does Kyle look guilty? Kyle, do you control that slime? This is that very boring story. Perhaps we could go look for my cape now. It's nearly sunrise. And? The sun kills you? Oh, right. Lost and found. Rookie vampire is looking for his cape. Seems a bit confused. Wants to go for a stroll in the sun. Did the ooze also eat the cape? Yes. No. Oh. Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something. Kyle's sobbing about his lost cape. So I took me shovel, and dug and hit and dug and hit until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing. So, did you get your gold? Silly food. She dug out me. The fuck? Oh, from the slime? And guess what he was clinging on to? The gold. Oh, she embarrassed that he said that she saved him? Oh yes, a big gold nugget should be enough to get me to Barovia. And perhaps it can even get me a dandy new cape. I don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal. Calling a vampire Sunshine is kind of fucked up, but it's really funny. Ah, we did. Please allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again? I get you to Barovia so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return, I get the gold. What about my cape? Okay, so we learned more. Where did you last see your cape? Don't even bother, it's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder, where in his life did this man put his cape? Where everyone puts their cape. Do you know where I put my capes? Where? In a wardrobe. Oh. So you wear it inside the wardrobe land? What? No. Kyle, maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you. We could. Phenomenal. I could put it on. I could put out a quest for you. But for what we'd need. But for that we'd need a little more information. Good luck with that. First, I need to know where you last saw your cape. I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Strut in Baruvia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I cannot find it, the cape of invisibility. Oh no, I know why Ray is so short, like, in temperament. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. Which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status. Of course. And what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to? What is it? My wedding. Your wedding? When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape. To show how important she was to me. Evelyn. The vampire Countess Evelyn, residing in Morrow Castle. That would be her. Congratulations. Are you still married? Of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body. Oh, this is horrible. Vampire last saw his cape on his wedding day before he was wed to Countess Evelyn. God, this is all becoming a mess. Gosh. This is horrible. I need like a little like workbench that I can move this shit around on. Turns out she just wanted... It's the cape. She wanted the cape. Spade it out, Leech. Oh. What? My cape? Ah, rats. Here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. What now? That little, vicious, beautiful beast. Her, that thief of thieves robbed me of my most precious possession. I need to see Evelyn. I need to, like, get a full read on the dynamic. Wouldn't that be your heart? No, I had that taken out centuries ago. But my cape, I couldn't ever live without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn. How could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had. That's rough, buddy. Perhaps Innkeeper. That's your name, right? Sure. You think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape from me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. So, where could a brave adventurer find Morrow Castle? Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom, towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn. He would be a lot to adventure with. I understand it completely now why Ray is the way she is. Queen of Darkness. Temptress of men. Flamenco champion of 1467. Oh no. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But be wary, she bites. And she may be invisible now. Wow, that was a lot. Did we mention the dancing in this? At the foot of the witches, Wrath Peak resides Countess Evelyn, the vampire temptress of men. Be wary of invisible threats. This is so much. Let's see. Alright, I think I've got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you will have your cape back in no time. I hope so. That reminds me. Not another cursed monologue. Innkeep, quickly, another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon. I'll see what I can do. They said another lagoon, right? Is that what... Oh, it was a frost lagoon, okay. Alright. We're on to... We're just too good at making drinks. Did I read that right? Oh, I did. Okay, so I need one more. It's this guy. Vast Lagoon. Here we go. Thanks, Andu. Some liquid stamina for a valued guest. Let me try. You got it right again. I might even last till dayfall with this. Kyle, would you like another drink as well? No, I cannot drink now that I am consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, it ails me so. Everything ails ye. The whole way here you were complaining about having to walk. My bat form doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. And my back is all itchy. Why the dragons? Could it be because you insisted on sunbathing? Oh, alright. Innkeeper, you have a drink to protect me from the sun? A chance, something that would also moisturize my delicate skin? I'm afraid not. Oh, we do have fire resistance though. That reminds me, my aunt Matilda used to harness the power of Chimera's saliva for sun protection. Oh, we know about Chimera. Chimera? Let's see, what is it? A wyvern chimera resides in the quagmire. How about the menu? One thing is in chimera saliva. So we got... Do we need 3 clues to get a quest out? Is that what I'm seeing? I think that's what I'm seeing starting to pop up. A chimera? A thing, a beast made out of several animals. Got 3 heads in all, made by the dragons to guard Gaia. Likes to eat people for breakfast. I'm aware. I just didn't know what saliva could be so useful. If only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves, I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva. I'm sure that would have gone over well. Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? Will you get it for me then? No. Oh. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Ms. Frostgrip, here's Rhea. Perhaps we can alter our deal? Oh, nay, forget that, I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast. No problem, I can make another quest for my trusted board. When will it be done? Tell me when I can, walk on mortals in the glistening sun once more. I didn't get a 3rd thing to make a quest, though. Oh. Well, there's 3 for this quest. These 2 are chimeras. What's this one again? Does that say where there's one? Quag Mangrove. Is there anything about Quag Mangrove going on? Oh, Chimera. Here it is. I found it. Okay, great. That is 3. Tell me when I can walk among mortals in the glistening sunlight once more. As soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up and succeeds. Especially that part. Splendid. Did you hear that? A quest just for me. Let's leave it at 2. Say and gape. While we wait for someone to do this work for him, do you perhaps have a room or 2? Possibly a room without sunlight. Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over here. Sure thing. I've got a couple of barred up rooms. You can stay there. How much? You can pay when you leave. Grand. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real boy one day. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. You too, tasty creature. Don't call us that. How do I pull up the quest board? Like, there we go. So it is at the end of every day we can make quests. Okay. Can I do 2 quests? I have to be able to, right? Vampire last saw his cape on his wedding day. Rookie vampire is looking for his cape. For the Witch's Wrath Peak, Countess Evelyn. Yep, that's the one. That's one quest. Hey there, Evelyn. On a mild summer morning, a senile vampire came to look for his cape of invisibility at the Wayfarer's Inn. After steady questioning, the innkeeper uncovered that he lost his cape at his wedding, where his ex-wife, Countess Evelyn, stole it from him. He resides at the foot of the Witch's Wrath Peak. Venture to the peak and dare to retrieve the long-lost cape, but beware, she might be invisible. Alright, so we get that Chimera quest. Let's see. The one thing that stands in chance against the will and curse is the sun is a Chimera saliva, apparently. According to Amaranthine Hydra, Chimera's hatred for... Let's actually put them in this order, not that it matters. This says where there's a Hydra, this says something about the sun, this says, you know, where they are, so. Until sunrise. Deep in the crag mangrove resides a wyvern chimera. Its scales and claws are valuable treasure to any alchemist, its saliva even more so. As it happens, a certain vampire may be able to use the rare saliva to produce a sunscreen so effective that even he could walk in broad daylight. Is there any adventurer, or mouse, brave enough to confront the beast, the chimera, not the vampire, and bring back a bucket of saliva? So this doesn't specifically mention that they're afraid of mice, even though that's what the rumor said, but we have to let it go, I guess. Alright, I think that's all the quests we could make. Feed him what always kibble. Do a little brushing. Excellent. Lovely. Alright. Wayfarers in 3. New friends and former enemies. Ah, 59th of the wake day. That's very exciting. Hope former enemies means that the werewolf thing went well. Let's see. So, an ad's about to play, and I'm getting a little bit of a headache, I hate to say it. So I think I'm actually gonna wrap up stream. So, let me hit save real quick. Perfect. But I had a lot of fun playing this. I'm really glad that we were able to quickly find a game that we could pivot to. Let's see. Alright, thanks for the stream. Thank you, Guru, for hanging out. Great stream. Thank you, Dancing. Love you too. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Fong. Thank you, everybody. I'm sure I'm missing people, but I really had a good time. So yes, I go live next Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time. But please keep an eye out on Discord and Blue Sky. That's Lloyd.Lloydster on Blue Sky, and the Discord server is of course linked down in the About section here on Twitch. But now I'm playing around with expanding my streaming schedule a bit more, so I might go live before then. But I'm definitely working on a lot of stuff, so we'll see. But for sure, 9 a.m. Eastern time on Sundays when I go live next. But we'll keep playing this during the week. I really enjoy this. So have a good night. Thank you. I hope I feel better soon too. Drink plenty of water, everybody. Stretch, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Bye.